Hey guys, Mount Vernon Kid here, back again. Welcome back to the Opinion Spot. Uh, Finishing off this wish, showing you guys a little bit of a wish list I have. I have a huge wish list. Uh, pretty much it's over 100 actors and actresses in this list, but I broke it down to 50. I chose a random 50 that I had on my list, and this is a wish list of actors I hope to see once again. I hope to see somewhere in a superhero movie in the near future or so, before I'm old and gray. We last time we left off, we went from uh, 30, I believe, to 21. Now we're gonna go 20 to 11. So watch the first few parts if you need be. There should be little dots and things up there that'll show you what was going on. But as always, guys, let's get right into this. I really appreciate what you guys have been enjoying my wish list. You've been very respectful. I always, you know how I always am about that. Always respect. Keep that proper. Love you guys. You're taking the actors and actresses I give, and then you're coming up with your own twist to it. I love that. I love the input. Keep it up. So I'm here to give you 10 more, and I'm hoping to see what you guys have in store for these ones. But let's get to this list. This time around, I can tell you, I chose a lot more actresses this time around for this next 10. But you may like them. But we're going to start off with number 20. Number 20 is an actress I am very much a big fan of, and that is none other than Miss Tricia Helfer. Um, of course, we all know her from Battlestar Galactica, but for all my Mass Effect fans out there, we know her as Edie from Mass Effect 2 and 3. But Tricia Helfer, I'm a big fan of her, and I'm glad that she's gonna be Lucifer's mother in season 2 of Lucifer, because that's gonna be really cool to see. I'm a big fan of hers. But there were so many comic characters I could have seen her play. So, but once again, I'm just choosing one from a big list I have. So here's one of the characters I always feel that Trisha could play. Miss Helfer could play. That character is none other than Queen Medusa from the Inhumans. Yeah, I think Trisha could really capture the essence of a queen, and sure, she could dye her hair red and things like that, but I think she could really be Medusa. There's others. There's like Black. I've always said she could have been Black Cat. I've had Dazzler on the list. I have plenty of characters, but I'm only able to choose one, and the one I chose from my list is Medusa from the Inhumans, Queen Medusa. Let's move on to the next. Number 19. Number 19 is an actor who who I never knew anything about because he's more of a theater actor, but he made his big debut kind of, well, not really, but he became like maybe a household name to a lot of people like me from the show Sleepy Hollow. And I'm not going to get into anything about that, what's going on in there. I know, yeah, it's bad, but let's get on. But uh, Tom Mison, um, I love how he carries himself, and I have a friend that actually met him and everything, and she told me the same thing. Like, yeah, he's really nice. He's very down to earth. But when I saw him, there was one character that instantly came to my mind who I could see Mr. Mison play, and that is none other than the Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange. Oh, fortunately, we already have our Doctor, don't we? This was one of them. He was one of the actors I would have loved to see play Doctor Strange. But of course, yeah, we have Mr. Cumberbatch, one of his fellow Brits, playing the Sorcerer Supreme coming up soon. But yeah, Tom Mison would have been a choice for me for Doctor Strange. All right, so we move on to number 18, and oh boy, number 18. is an actress who, when I saw her, I watched a few episodes of the show called Suits on USA Network, and when I was looking at her and just the way she carried herself and just the way she kind of like manipulative and a little, and she sold stuff with her eyes. Um, I'm sorry, but Sarah Rafferty, I hope I'm saying her name right. Uh, she carries herself with such like a glow, but also like such don't mess with her on that show from some of the episodes I've seen. And she's like the know it all and everything on there. But if there is one, when I saw her, there was once again instantly who I thought she could play. And so far, we don't even know who, if this character is going to be in the upcoming movie. But I instantly said, "Ooh, Miss Rafferty, she could probably get down on playing Cersei's." I was like, "Ooh, yeah, Cersei's. She probably could play that character." So I was like, "Yeah, Cersei's. She's one, but yeah, Cersei's definitely probably one of my favorite Wonder Woman villains. Cersei's. Diana always has to use this over just this to defeat her. But yeah, good stuff. All right, so we move on to number 17. Number 17 is an actor who is coming up. He's another actor who's played a iconic video game character on a web series, good web series. Definitely recommend it. And that's Mike Moll. Um, And Mike Moore, probably see him right here. He's known for basically playing Ryu in the uh, Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, Street Fighter uh, Resurrection. I think he's really good. He is a authentic martial artist as well. He's got several degrees. I think he's got a black belt in Taekwondo and Karate. Um, I know how that feels. But when I look at Mr. Moore, I was like, instantly, I know who he could play. I said, hopefully, somewhere we're going to see him somewhere down the line. I'm just saying it straight up, guys. We're going to see him. We know we are. But, and sure, if he didn't pass, of course, yeah. But when I look at Mr. Mike Moore, I'm like, you know what? I pushed for his boy to be Iron Fist. I could see this guy, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, the master of Kung Fu, probably one of the best martial artists, pure martial artists in the Marvel Universe. And I think Mr. Maul could pull it off really well if they gave him a chance. There could be others, but he's definitely one of them for me. All right. So let's move on to number 17. Number 17 is another fellow actress from Sleepy Hollow who actually she left the show. Her character was killed off. Yeah, it sucked. And that's Miss Nicole Beharie. I hope I'm saying her name right once again. Um, and when I saw her the first movie I saw her in. I saw her in 42. She played Jackie Robinson's wife. But when she came to Sleepy Hollow and the way she carried herself and the way she was, you know, from the season 1, 2, and 3, uh, I was like, hopefully they will bring this character in someday, and it would be really cool to see her brought in maybe in Captain Marvel or so. But the character I'm talking about, who I think Miss Beharie could play, is none other than Miss Monica Rambeau, aka Photon, aka Pulsar, aka Captain Marvel. Now she goes under the name Spectrum. I think she could pull that character off, and you know, I always like Monica Rambeau. She's very underrated. She's a very underrated Marvel character and very powerful too. That Marvel is really starting to showcase that more. Like this, she's very powerful. But yeah, definitely I can see her playing Monica. Definitely. Uh, so we move on to number what is this? Let me make sure. Okay, 15. Excuse me, 15. Moving on to 15, and this actress here is another character, another actor, model, actor, very talented. Her character has left another great show that I was loving. I love, and she played Kira on Teen Wolf, and that's Adrian uh, Arden Cho. Um, Arden Cho, I loved Kira. She was one of my favorite female characters on Teen Wolf. I was loving where they were taking her character, and then they just leave us now with Kira's just gone. She's not coming back for the next season. And I'm like, what? That really pissed me off. But um, there are a lot of characters I could see her playing, but one of them I would definitely love to see her play is Armor from X-Men. Um, I would love to see her bring that character to the live screen. Now you got to remember, she's a lot older than she looks. She's around my age. She's in her 30s. I think she's 32. I think I'm 2 years older than her, but she doesn't look her age. Um, and that's the thing. It's just most of the actors from the Teen Wolf, they're older than they look, but they don't look their ages. Uh, but I think she's that's just one character. I could see her playing so many other characters, but definitely I would love to see her play Armor, where it's focused on the New Mutants and she being one of them. So yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, so we move on to number 14, and number 14 is another actor who is really started on a show that I was watching on USA called White Collar. Good show. Ended. Then he moved into movies and things like that. He's a dad, and what kid wouldn't want to see their dad play a hero, a superhero, or things like that. But that actor is none other than Matt Bomer. Bomer, excuse me. Bomer. Yep. Um, now I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, he could have been Superman," things like that. But if there's one character I would love to see him play, and I think he could pull it off, is this character right here, Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. Yep, I think he could pull off Green Lantern. That's one character that I think Mr. Bomber, Bomber, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right, could play. I think Mr. B could pull that character off pretty well. And since the next reboot of Green Lantern Corps will have Hal Jordan and other lanterns, I still think he could pull it off, definitely. And it'd be really cool to see that. Next up is number 13. Uh, 13. 13. This actress here is another one that I really like. Um, she is really funny. She can be really funny. She probably made her big, got really recognized from her role on Ugly Betty, and she's gone on to really showcase that she's good at comedy. Um, she I'm not gonna lie, she's very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, she is very attractive. But that is America Ferrera. Hope I'm saying her name right. I don't want to butcher these names up, but I like her a lot. She has really showcased how she can just really. She's got her comics down, chop. But I would love to see her, and I've seen her do some dramatic roles as well, but comedy, drama, and things like that. But if there is one character I would love to see her do, and I seen a poll that said a fan casting that said she would probably be a good Squirrel Girl, and I'm like, I want to see Doreen Green come to the live action, but not her, not Miss. not America, no. But the character I'm talking about is somebody more closer to her ethnicity and everything like that, and that's none other than America Chavez, the third Miss America. I mean, I would love to see America Chavez brought to the live action, and sure they would probably have to age her, make her older a little bit, but still, I think America could nail that character. I think she would have no problem getting into the shape she needs to get into for the role. But that is definitely, I think she could pull it off really well. Definitely. So yeah, America for as America Chavez. Next up is number 12. This actress, for all my fellow Bond fans, we've seen her now take on the role as Monty Penny. And this actress, I think you all should know who I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm talking about Naomie Harris. Naomie Harris, uh, very attractive, right? And when she speaks with that British accent, oh my God, I'm a sucker for an accent. Trust me, guys. But um, there is there are a lot of characters I can see her playing too, but there was one instantly when I first wrote her down on my list in my book a while back, and I said, if they really wanted to bring in, she wasn't going to come back, and I kind of didn't want her to come back, but she was going to come back as this character. This would have been my choice for Aurora Monroe Storm. I think Ms. Harris is one of the actors that kind of could have probably pulled off could have been the replacement for Halle Berry as Storm. Uh, Too bad now we have Miss Ship, Alexander Ship, I think that's her name, who took over the role of Storm. But I think older, yeah, Miss Harris could have probably pulled off Storm very well, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Uh, there's others, but I don't remember. I only can pick one. And last but not least is an actor that I was really digging on the show Hell on Wheels. He played the main character on there, and this actor, his name is Anson Mount. Uh, yeah, Anson Mount, right? Yeah, Anson Mount. Correct me if that, guys, I could be wrong. But Anson Mount, he played a really tough as nails guy on Hell on Wheels. That was a good show. Um, but when I look at him, when I looked at him, there was a couple of characters that came on, but there was one character that instantly I was like, shave off. When I was looking at him, I was like, shave off his beard, dye his hair black, paint his skin pale, give him red contacts. What do you got? Bloodshot. Yeah. I think he could be a good Bloodshot candidate. Now you got to remember, Valiant, the Valiant characters are coming to the big screen soon too, and Bloodshot, one of my favorite Valiant characters for a long time since the early '90s, uh, is coming. He's one of them? Him and the Harbinger, and I think Mr. Mount could probably pull off Bloodshot. Like I said, he cuts his beard off, dye his hair black, contacts, probably getting a little bit better shape, you know, but and he could pull off Bloodshot. Uh, but definitely that would be a cool look for him. I think it could work. That's me. Yeah, that's just one character. But other than that, guys, that is it. 10 down, 10 more, 10, 10 more to go. Uh, who will be the last 10 for this 50 list? I'll give you some people that will be there. Um, you're going to see Eva Green up there. I will tell you that much. You will see. No, I can't say that one. You probably see Michelle Rodriguez up there, but I'll tell you those much. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying this and participating in these. So with these 10 actors, who do you feel? What characters do you feel they can play? But other than that, looking forward to hearing you guys' comments. As always, this is Mom and Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. As always, Yummy Geek High Lord wishes you adieu, and this is the opinion spot where your opinion matters. Take care, guys.